Hello everybody, May here, and welcome to our 6th case in Where in the USA Is Carmen Sandiego. Sorry, I keep going back to that one because it's one of my favorite games. Anyway, we are now senior investigator and we've won 5 cases. So we're going to see what cases we're going to go today, and are we going to get our next rank promotion.
Hope you had a relaxing time off. Are you ready to investigate another crime?
Oh yeah, I'm ready. I am so ready.
Things are tense in Tennessee because a piece of Graceland is gone. When Elvis Presley was alive,
no, Graceland.
he liked to don his blue suede shoes directly beneath the magnificent front gate. Now that gate is part of the Graceland tour. Or it was. Until one of Carmen's marauders made off with it. You've got to bring it back, Gumshoe. Good luck. And thank you. Thank you very much.
I like her impression of Elvis. She's so good. Alright, let's get started.
Well, hello there. I overheard him say he'd have a sweet time in the Bitterroot Mountains.
Okay, so it's definitely a guy. So we got our first clue. Male.
Pleasure to make your acquaintance. I overheard him say he'd find an invented hideaway in a Midwestern state with an invented name.
Okay.
His rosy lips match his hair.
So he has red hair? Okay, let's actually ask the lady about the guy. I forgot.
Well, hello there. His hair is the color of a
Oh, here we go. Vialogram. Watch out, my henna-haired kleptomaniac, or the Acme agents may douse your flaming red hair. Stop.
Hey, how's it going? Authorities are complaining that the Salmon River is out of trout since your suspect's been about.
Salmon River, okay. So they did mention it was going to be like south, like towards the Midwest.
He probably can't meet the height requirement for roller coasters.
Okay, so we're getting a lot of height and a lot of clues on the suspect profile really early. Okay, so let's actually request a guide and look at what they mentioned the history here for. So I'm probably going to do like each case as one episode, depending on how long it takes. Oh!
Hey there, Renaissance here, ready to help orchestrate your efforts to end Carmen's criminal record. I just melt for good music, I have a passion for painting, and I just ache for grand architecture.
Renaissance.
As a good guide, I
That's
can
so
pull some
good.
strings and give you tours of great locations. Let's go.
I mean, while we're here at Nashville, why not?
One of Opryland's many attractions is the General Jackson Showboat Review, a floating musical extravaganza on the world's largest showboat. It's a spectacle that really makes a splash.
Sorry for the glitching. That's what happens with old programs.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog if you don't know that Elvis Presley lived right here in Tennessee. That gets me all jazzed up. Want to see more?
Shoot. I like her outfit.
In Tennessee, you can visit the Grand Ole Opry. That's Opry, not opera, so don't expect anyone to start singing in Italian. The Grand Ole Opry has been performing country music before a live audience since 1925. It started in the famous Ryman Auditorium in downtown Nashville. but has since moved to Opryland. The most famous names in country music have performed at the Grand Ole Opry, including Roy Rogers, Johnny Cash, and Garth Brooks. So, if you want to be a country music star, polish your boots, tune up your guitar, and head on out to the Opry.
Cool. All right.
Bye for now. I'll get on the horn and drum up more clues so you can get your facts in tune and snare your suspect. If you need help with your warrant information, just give me a jingle on the video phone.
Video phone. What is now known as FaceTime. Alright, so we're going to the Midwest. So there's Nebraska and there's Idaho. So let's actually look up Nebraska first. What we can find. Nebraska. Okay, so they have flat water. Oh. Oops. Beautiful Nebraska. So that doesn't give us anything. Geography. River. So there's no mention of Salmon River here. I think. Sorry, I'm just like skimming through all these really fast. I wonder if there is a Salmon River. Let's look over here. So this is the sites. Pony Express. No. History. Economy. Industries. They have cattle. Landmarks. Okay, so actually let's go back. I think Idaho was another one. Actually, Midwest. So, Wisconsin? Oh, it might be Wisconsin. Hold on, let's go to Wisconsin, because I remember they had all those fish over there. Industries. Poultry, landmarks. Talbot's Row. Sites. What does it mention here? We're finally using my deductive skills. Rivers, Mississippi River. I might have to cheat and use Salmon River. So, according to here, it says Idaho on the internet. So let's go to Idaho. Let's just, see if that works. Oh, okay, so it does work. Nice. Oh, sorry. Oh, look at the trailer.
How you doing? He went to ramble along a western border that runs from Quebec to Massachusetts.
Quebec? You mean Quebec? So that's gonna be one of the northeastern states.
I noticed his cherry-colored tresses.
Welcome to this neck of the woods. He said he was going to live free or die in the first state to declare its independence from England.
It sounds like Sean Connery. Okay, so that's definitely a northeastern state with the history.
Good to see you. He wanted to know if he could
Oh, he's
catch
in
a
Massachusetts.
Concord coach to the state capital of Concord. He was dressed from head to toe.
He was dressed from head to toe? So he had a hat? I guess. Let's ask him about our suspect.
Welcome to this neck of the woods. People must ask, how's the weather down there?
So he must be tall. Oh no. So he's short.
How you doing? I noticed his cherry.
Oh, here we go.
Hello! It's a hard fact that he just left for the Granite State. He's definitely diminutive.
How are you? He was pressing on to the primary state, the first state to adopt the direct primary law, and always the first to hold a presidential primary.
Okay.
He's downright skinny.
Alright, so he's skinny. So we've got our issued warrant. Let's contact Renaissance. That's so funny.
Now that's music to my ears. All your facts about the suspect are in harmony with mine.
Nice. So stature low without low self-esteem. Tips for the tiny by Pete Teat. Petite. Oh man, that's too funny. Alright, so he's going to... No, New Hampshire? No, Concord, Connecticut? Ugh, I don't even know my capitals at all. So is... New Hampshire is... Concord, okay. Granite State. So let's go to Concord. New Hampshire. Alright, so our suspect is not here at all.
Hey! He was checking classifieds in the Navajo Times, preparing for some tricky trading in Gallup.
That might be somewhere in the Midwest, North Midwest.
He must spend most of his time looking up at people.
He must spend his time looking up at people. Oh yeah, okay.
Nice to see you here. What a sneak. He left to prowl around the Pueblos land, along the Rio Grande.
Okay. And these look like plantation houses.
Hiya! He was chanting a song about a new land that was once part of Mexico.
So he's in New Mexico?
Well, howdy. He planned a skyscraper of a caper at Carlsbad Caverns in a chamber big enough to fit a building.
Okay. Let's see what the map brings us. Okay, so New Mexico is on that. Let's look up New Mexico. And there's a landmark sites. What was he looking at? Landmarks. Yep, Gallup is there. Okay. So we're gonna close this and maybe do one more tour. Request a guide. Oh, look, it's that guy again.
New Hampshire's divine beauty is quite in evidence here. Please join me for a look around the Canterbury Shaker Village.
Canterbury Shaker Village.
The Shakers weren't always called Shakers. They got the nickname because of how they worshipped. Here in the meeting house, men and women stood in separate groups facing each other, singing hymns and shaking with religious fervor. The religion's official name was the United Society of Believers in Christ's Second Appearing. Shaker is just a little catchier, I'd say. Like the Amish, the Shakers intentionally stayed apart from society. But while the Amish rejected technology, the Shakers liked it. In fact, they invented
so
a
it's
lot of it.
literally
The
like
circular
reverse
saw,
Amish.
The flat broom, the cut nail, the clothespin, and the metal-tipped pen were all Shaker inventions. Were it not for these folks, you might still be writing with a quill today. Shall we continue our educational ramble?
Yes.
To the Shakers, equality between men and women was important. And this was back at a time when women weren't even allowed to vote in America. Here in the dwelling house, men lived on one side and women on the other, in nearly identical sets of rooms. They stayed separate, but they always shared in work, worship, and control of the community. Shaker women worked here in the sisters' shop. Hands to work, hearts to God was their motto, and it showed. Shaker tools, foods, and other products were top quality and sold well all over the country. Even today, original Shaker furniture is quite prized, therefore quite pricey.
Alright, I think if we were to move, it goes to the other side, so I'm going to stop.
In that case, let's part ways. Call me if you'd like a consultation on your CompuCrook entries. Goodbye.
Very prompt. Alright, so we're gonna go to New Mexico. And again, it's like, you know, this was one of the better ways of learning things back then. You know, granted, of course, there's always now an issue with history being, you know, washed out and shortened, but you know, or like, you know, very, it's like, it's been selective, but you know, it's you still learn things. He looks like the guy. Oh no, but he doesn't have red hair.
How can I help you? He said that he was going to visit the birthplace of a president, but I forget whether it was Garfield, Grant, Harrison, Harding, McKinley, or Taft.
Okay.
He edged off, touching the rim of his brim.
Okay, so that was definitely a hat.
What's shaking?
It's tall.
He made a crack about wanting to visit a glass factory in Toledo.
Isn't Toledo in California?
My, what a pleasant surprise! I heard that he was recently caught with his fingers in the till at a cash register plant in Dayton.
Dayton? Okay. Oh.
Nice to see a friendly face. He was bending my ear about buying a corn farm on the Maumee River.
Maumee River, okay. So there's Nevada and there's Minnesota. So let's look at Minnesota. Actually, Nevada first. So, landmarks. Hoover Dam, sites. So there's nothing about Dayton here. Okay, that would have been before. So I think, what was it again? What was the other one? Minnesota? Yeah, Minnesota. Minnesota. Sites. Nope. Sites. Landmark. So they have oats and... Okay, so that's not corn. Ugh. So there's West Virginia and there's Ohio. West Virginia. Industries. They have hay. Sites. Okay. Do I want to cheat, man? I can't find it. So they have corn here as principal products. Oh. Getting a little hard if I can't cheat. What's this one? Ohio. go Ohio. I mean, granted, Google makes everything easier. It's Buckeye State. Oh, Dayton, right there. Okay, so it is Ohio. Okay, off we go. Carmine's here. There we go. Okay.
Greetings! I heard he's turning a phrase at the Walt Whitman House in Camden.
Walt Whitman House in Camden. I only know one Camden, which is in New Jersey.
Hi there. He said that he'd soon be reading the Camden Courier Post, which was news to me.
Oh, here's a third letter. Feeling like a skinny ninny? Join Paulie's Pumped Up Gym and we'll put some meat on your skinny bones.
Howdy. He's visiting some old
Jersey.
friends in Newark.
He's in Jersey. Dun, 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 dun. There he is. Inspector Gadget. Would you look at that? Kind of looks like Sandy Hook. Oh, we're in Cape May. Okay. Oh, I think we found him.
Pleased to meet you.
There we go. Got him. Beneficiary sent up the river. That's funny.
Oh dear, pardon me. But is there any chance they'll pardon me?
Nah.
Fine detective work. You're an example to us all. Ben E. Ficiary is done collecting dividends, 'cause you cashed in his policy. When we tried to question that scheming scoundrel, we didn't get a thing. But we did find a tattoo of Carmen's hat with these words beneath it. The greatest treasure in the States will very soon be mine. Let's make a note of that.
Oh.
But other criminals are still at large. Can I put you on another case right away?
Yes, we will. So we're gonna do it in our next video. So guys, thank you so much for coming into this video. And you know, like I said, I wanted to do something different with this video because I wanted to try not to cheat every time with Google. So we ended up doing some more investigation, which ended up just being a little bit of a longer episode, but I actually thoroughly enjoy doing the investigations and like using what is on here just to see if we can use our smarts to be able to correctly deduce the states. So guys, thank you so much for coming in. If you liked this video, give it a like. If you didn't like it, give it a dislike. Give me some comments down below for some game suggestions, either new or old, or just to say hi and whatnot. And if you like this channel and you want to support it, click on that subscribe button, and follow me on my social media handles. And I shall catch you in the next video.